thank you for joining me again. I believe I still have to design a ship up above. So let's work on that. That one's building itself. Okay. So, right, we need this to... What is this for? Nothing? Because ice goes out this way, ice goes here. Ice goes into here, and we get water. This goes here, which goes down through here, feeds back up through that. Okay, so we might pull water out from here and... Okay. So, what we need at the moment then is to... We also need turrets at some point, so... So we do this and this. We do that. We also need to load this up. Okay, so we can read ammunition, so we'll do that. And then I think it has an auto... I think it's 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go with 15. Greater than or equal to, let's set it to 10. And we'll have that be green. So that'll be ammo. Okay, so we don't have that set up yet, so we also want I could potentially do this here. I don't think that's set up right. But if we did this... Okay, so then we do this. First of all, let's grab that. Should we get some room? Okay, let's check how you're doing. You're still waiting. There is enough on the planet. So, rocket silos are over here. Okay, we need more of those. And blue. Okay, so let's... Are you getting enough? You're not getting enough copper. You're not getting enough copper. Okay, but blue chips is not getting enough red chips. Okay. Because of... Is it just not enough? Yeah, it looks like I just need more. Let's start with this. Let's start with that. Which is going all the way over here. Which is apparently the priority. Let's turn that off. $50. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's say okay, let's grab one of you. Grab green, go here. And we're gonna have you set filters. Set filters. Oh, I wonder if what I'm thinking is gonna work, or if I'm gonna have to do something different. We'll come back to this in a moment. How are you doing? Right, I need to fix all of this over here. Apparently don't have enough yellow insertals, so assembler machine 3, that's the only place I'm making it, and it needs speed modules. And speed modules need green chips. Those are being direct fed, those are being direct fed, those are being direct fed. Those are being direct fed as well, I believe. Oh, why are you... What are you missing all of a sudden? Copper? You don't have the fluid ingredient. Because... Why? You're missing calcite. Okay. Alright. So over to this one. Okay. Let's grab this. Put this here. We're gonna just make this right like this. Now that puts some available into the network. That should hopefully help out with that a little bit. Still need more copper. Copper. Which I'm guessing this is the same issue. You need... Here we go. Here it is. No, you're maintaining enough calcite. At the moment. Here. Get this out of the way. It's just not enough, apparently. Where are you going? Okay, so you're going all the way over to here. I kind of want to just have you join up here. So we want you to input from the right priority. Okay. And we're going to have... We'll use red for this. And then I think we'll do something similar over here. And we'll we'll have you input priority from the top. Okay. I almost want to set this to here. Hold on. Let's go all the way back to here. I'll put to the left priority. Where is this going? This is going all the way over here to science. I'm not doing any science at the moment, so that's fine. We've let that stagnate. Okay. We are building up a backlog, but we need circuits. So blue circuits are right over here. Which is here, which is copper wire, which is copper. Okay. We just need way more copper because this one prioritizes all copper going up through all of this. Let's turn that off. First off, let's do that. Okay, that might help. It looks like we are struggling maybe to get steel. So this isn't getting a full 30. Okay, so all right. Let's go through here, cut that, cut that, cut that, cut that, cut that. Okay. And then we should have I think I need to make this better because those aren't connected to that. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna make a new one. Okay, we're gonna let that go through. Oh, not what I want to do, wrong one. Okay, so we want that and that right there. Then we want that and that, 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 C shift. I think this is what I want. Okay, let's go with this. Okay. Oh wait, there's one more thing I want to change about this. Nope, apparently it's not close enough to connect the way I wanted it to. Ugh. Which is unfortunate. So maybe what I have to do is do this. Hold on. Let's cut right here first real quick. Let's do... Hold on. It can't reach there. It can reach there. But I also need it to... It can reach... Okay, so... Okay, so... I think that's what we want. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't connect across. Let's see if that's enough to get everything over. Okay, so we got some iron going back in. Okay, how much does this produce? 367, so I would need seven belts to completely extract everything all at the same time. And that's just going to get more difficult the more productivity I get. Which is fine, but it's fully saturated everything over here, which is good. Well, almost. Oh, it looks like it's gonna back up. So it looks like it will. How much? Okay, so this is a 1-to-1 ratio, and this produces about 13 and a half. We can make it better by sticking in some beacons up here. Yeah, okay, so I could stick some beacons in there to make it better if I want, but how much iron ore does this consume? This consumes 48? Okay, so I can increase this. Let's start over here. So we need... Okay, so we could start by doing this. And should I just go for full tilt or go for... It uses carbide. Let's see if we can get away with just using these. And then we want to copy one. Let's wait for it to get the speed in there first. These also have a good amount of productivity on them. In fact, more steel productivity would probably be a good thing to have. Up to 50%? Yeah, let's get that going. And then let's see if we can copy that right here. Oh, wait. No, we're going to have to... And that's an output. So let's start over here on the... Right here. To cover those three. Yep. Right here to cover... Well, that one gets a little extra. That's fine. Okay, hopefully that gets more steel. How are we doing? Hold on. It's over here. Still more blue chips. I care more about the rockets than whatever's pulling blue chips. What was I doing here? My goodness. Let's cut those. Oh, cut those. Let's do that. Oh my goodness. Leave that alone. So we need a lot more red chips, I think. Is copper good? Copper is good, but we do need more red chips. And of course... Well, that's just backing up. That's just at the end, so I don't think that's the concern. Are these just slow? Red chips are pretty slow as is, so let's see. Okay, so we have lots of copper coming up through here. And we're not getting enough at the end of anything. Iron, copper. Well, actually, you're pretty good on copper. Where are you pulling coppers from here? Okay, so we need more iron to get all the way back here. Okay. Okay, I see. Let's actually, hold on. Probably easier if I just do this. So go from red. Okay, so from here to here. Yep. Okay. Let's just go all the way through to the end. Okay, and then let's go back to here. And then we can figure out what's going on over there at that end once I get this set up. Okay, now let's go all the way back here. Aha, it's being split here. Okay, but why? It goes all the way to science. Is that the thing? Science? Yep, science. Okay. How much? So you're being used specifically to merge into here. Okay. You produce an excess of iron plates. Stop there, you go here, you go all the way up to here. Okay, you produce an excess of iron plates. I'll priority to the left. Okay. And that should be fine. And where are you going? You're also being fed to science. Okay. It's a little more important. What are you coming along? You're coming along through here. Well, I know what to do about that, so. And then we'll put another one here. Put that one there. And then we'll go here. Right here. Alright, so, alright, iron plates this way. Okay, great. Now, is copper the issue now? Copper is starting to look like it's an issue. So, first off, let's just go from here to here and go all the way back. We have copper coming up through here. Okay, so still waiting on speed 2s, okay? Oh, because you need blue chips. That's the thing. You do not, so let's put, okay, ooh, not there, you, okay. You're still waiting on it. We're gonna drop you down. Okay. Now, how is this looking? Because then we have this, which is going all the way here, into this feed. Okay. So we can cut you and you because you're empty. We can... Everything else is looking okay? Oh, you. And we have stone coming from this. Okay. That's fine. Also have all of this iron, which I could rip up and take from, which is going all the way over to here. My goodness. Okay, how are we looking over here? We still need blue chips, so... You're getting enough reds, I believe. It's hard to tell. Let's just... go from you to you for a moment. From here to here, and down we go. And then I could do something a little... Okay, so we're gonna have you read working W. If W equals 1, you can continue forward. Alright, so if W equals 1. Wonder if that's gonna swing fast enough. Requires 7.5. 3 at a time. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. It is getting to the borderline, though. Oh, okay, that's why that's going on. We still haven't gotten all the updates for this, which requires blue speed 1s, which should be... Okay, so first of all, you should be upgrading. And if possible, actually, hold on. All of you should be upgrading. And as soon as you can, grab all of those. Okay. Now, let's go back to the Zeus. I think I need to test this with something, so let's grab... you, constant combinator. Put you here. So what I'm thinking is metal, carbon, should I have, do I need different ones? Because right now it's outputting all three, so we can go here, we can go here, output, say there's 11 of those, and let's see what happens. Okay. In the meantime, you need iron. Okay. Okay, first of all, we need to cut you in a way. Alright, so we need at least enough space for that, and we need enough space to feed blue and let's go up to here. Let's Control Z, Control V. Okay. Let's go up one more. Yeah, that does what I wanted to do. Okay, great. Actually, not quite, because I would like this to be... Well, maybe it does. Well, I can't put it that close. Okay, so we will want pumps, I believe. I could bring this over by one. Oh, hold on. No, if I do that, I can stick you, and you in there. And then we can grab you, stick you here and here. Oh wait, hold on. Not yet. I need to get you out. Okay, so let's see. Is this doing what I want it to do? No, no, not really. Okay, so we're going to need different ones for each asteroid type. Okay, so if we need a different one for each asteroid, I need... Let's put you here, 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 here. For now, let's jump you here, here, here. Alright, that does remind me. I need to check if this is... Nope, that's the wrong way. That is the correct way. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. So over here we got this, and then we'll have to bring in carbon here, iron here, okay, which should be easy enough. But first we also need to get hold on, so we can connect that, put that here. We can do this as well, do that. How do I get... That is a question, isn't it? Hold on. So I could move, I believe this section can be moved up by 1. Yes, okay. That'll help with that. We can do that. Same thing here. Okay. And that allows me to bring in so I want both iron and carbon on this. Okay. Let's leave a note right there. For that we want iron and carbon. Hold on. How do I send from here down to these pumps? What would be the easiest way for me to do that? Honestly, probably some poles. Even if it's not the most ideal. But anyways, let's check on this over here, on this side. Okay, we're starting to build A backlog. Does that mean you're ready to go? Yes. I believe so. Go. And check equals green. You're waiting for ammo at this point. Do you output ammo anywhere? No, you don't. You're just not doing that. Okay. If anything is greater than 125. Okay. Alright, so eventually you'll get there. How much ammo do you need? Where is it? Here's the checker. 600 or more. Also waiting for this. Not enough to fill one rocket. Okay. I also want you to have this, this, and this. How are you doing? I kind of want to maybe set you up to just automatically... Ooh. Okay, so your satisfaction immediately changed because you started dropping stuff. That's great. Same with you. Alright. Alright. I'll see you in the next one. We'll probably be doing more cleaning. Bye-bye.